Don't you used to manage?
Yeah, I used to manage. I actually used to manage a band called Raw Tune. It's a reggae band in Colorado, northern Colorado, Fort Collins. It's called. Actually, it was pronounced rotten, like a rotten banana.
Oh, I see.
But it was spelled rotten. Anyway, the point is, I just think that it's interesting how you can. It takes us. There's certain bases you need to check off, right? Like there's certain boxes. You need someone who's a leader, a visionary, like we were talking about. Somebody who can see the shows that aren't booked yet, and believe that you're going to get there before you book them. So that person usually is the guy who's like cold calling, knocking on doors, like walking up to the bartender, asking for that.
The vacuum cleaner salesman.
The guy who's like, no, don't give me that email address. That's bullshit. Who's the guy I need to talk to? You know what I mean?
Yes.
Where is he? I'm buying him a shot. I'm buying you a shot to tell me where this guy is.
That makes all the difference.
You know?
And that's the mentality through which I essentially met you, Tim, and in which I met my friend. I'm serious, man.
That's
my friend
right.
Jordan here. You know, I was like, we're not going to make any money, and it's going to be messy and horrible, but we're going to South by.
Yeah.
And that's we came back in January, and that was the goal. We're going to South by, and like you said, having that visionary thing is so key. That's what that was. That was that. Guys, I know it's not nothing right now, but I can see this thing, and if we go to South by, it's going to start happening, and now it's starting to take shape, and now they're starting to believe, and the more everybody believes, it's like building a rope. You know what I mean? It just like becomes stronger and stronger. You add more and more cords to it, and it just becomes this big fat ass rope nobody can break because everybody's on that same vision. So having that person, man, is super super key.
Absolutely. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you've got 40 fans who are ready to show up to a last minute gig if you've got a bassist who doesn't believe in the project and thinks that the show might not go well and doesn't show up on time and isn't ready for
poison, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you got to get your internals ready to go. You've got your group together, and then the fans will follow, right? I think that's fundamental for sure. Let's give the listeners kind of some idea of what we're doing. So this is Tim with Maverick Music. I'm here with Bryan from Lionthrone. Lionthrone.
Yeah, Lionthrone.
How do you spell it?
Lion, like the giant cat, like the king of the jungle, and throne, like that a king would sit on, or Game of Thrones, if you will. But it's all one word. Yeah, Lionthrone.
Okay. And what's the best way to find your guys' stuff? Where is it?
You can find us online at Lionthrone Music. If you Google search, that will come up. Our website is lionthronemusic.com. That's the best place, I think, is our website. Yeah.
Okay.
And you can find our music is streaming.
You like Facebook or SoundCloud to send people to? Or?
Yeah, we've got Facebook, we've got Instagram, we've got Snapchat. At Lionthrone Music, we'll bring up all of that, all of our everything.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all
you have
tied
it all
in.
centralized.
Yes, sir.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is another huge thing for upcoming artists to keep in mind, man, is make it easy, dude. Make it so easy that it's like you can't miss it. You know what I mean? It all comes to one thing. That's why we chose Lionthrone Music. It's a very specific set of words that didn't come up with anything else online when we were building our brand and our name and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So now everything that's Lionthrone Music, you search that, boom, there it is. Our Instagram, our Facebook, or all that stuff. So.
Dude, you're killing me because the listeners are gonna think that I told you to say that right now. Because you made an account on Maverick Music.
I did make an account on Maverick Music.
Literally the first function is to upload all your stuff onto one platform where a talent buyer can go, yo, all right, these guys fit what we're looking for. Let's just look through their stuff real quick. And literally it's just a list of Facebook, SoundCloud, I'm adding Mixcloud for DJs now.
That's what I liked about it, Tim, is that literally everything that you're supposed to have was a requirement to set up your Maverick Music account. You should have all that stuff in line, and if you don't, shame on you. You know what I mean? Like, you should already have this stuff in order. Yeah. So I think that's cool that people that do have their stuff together.
You know what I think deserves some credit again, and I told you this over the phone, but I just want people to hear why we're sitting here right now. Actually, so I met Bryan during South by Southwest.
Yeah.
And we were just talking at the bar, right? I think.
Yeah. I think you had a gig that night, and we had just finished one, and we were sort of crossing paths.
You guys were downstairs.
The in and out part.
Yeah, and my buddy and I, we had put together a music. It was like an EDM showcase at the upstairs bar. Right. We were at Teller's downtown Austin, and this it was funny. We were just talking about how you were helping me get set up. We were tearing down some things, grabbing some cords from downstairs bar, bringing them upstairs.
Right, yeah.
And at some point we started talking about what we're up to, and you know, and you found out that I was trying to book some shows, and I know you're open to doing some booking, and you were like, dude, I'm gonna book another gig so you can come see it. I wasn't able to make it, but you recorded the set, and then you put together this little like mashup of the set that I didn't make it to, and at the very end, dude, I was smiling ear to ear. It was easily one of the most unique things that I've seen. It's interesting to me because it's so simple. How long did it take you to so people know what we're talking about?
Sure.
At the very end of that video, it was a personal message. You literally just took a selfie video, spliced it into the end after showing me the set, and it said, "Hey Tim, it's Bryan. With Lionthrone, we were trying to meet up tonight. I know you couldn't make it, but we just wanted to show you what our set looked like, and we're so appreciative to have met you, and yada, yada, yada." The point is, you made a personal effort to reach me and show me that you cared about a potential for us to work together. And dude, I don't care who you are, how big or small you are, you're going to appreciate something like that.
I agree.
I know that took you time you could have been spending getting drunk, doing something else just dumb, right? You could have very well been doing something equally as productive, but in a different direction, right?
Right.
You've been practicing, writing a new song, whatever, and instead you decided to do that and send it to me. So, anyway, it was crazy. I was smiling ear to ear. How long did that take you to put together?
So that's, let's say time in total, considering the filming at the show and editing and all that stuff, shooting the little selfie thing on my laptop afterwards, maybe like 2 hours altogether. That's, all of that I just mentioned. And the reason why, Tim, was because what I believe the new music industry is going to be is personal connections like this with other entrepreneurial minds, with people that are interested, not so much interested in all the red tape and all the bullshit and making millions and millions of dollars, but want to make a living doing this and making good music and finding other people that are into that same thing.
Right.
And when you find somebody that's a worthwhile connection, that's worthy of your time and your energy, give it to them, man. That's what we're doing here,
Yeah.
That's what we're all essentially doing here.
Absolutely.
So if you find people like that, take the time, take the extra step, go the extra measure to reach out, let them know that they're special for some reason, that you want to work with them.
Yeah.
And it'll lead to meetings like this right here.
You said earlier that you do most of the administrative, booking, marketing, stuff like that for your band, right?
Yes,
and
sir.
you've been in the industry again for 17 years?
16, 17 years, right around there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That changes every year. Yeah.
we have some listeners who are in the game about as long as you.
Okay.
And there's definitely some fresher ones as well, right? Kind of got the whole spectrum. So, what would you say out of 17 years of practice? I mean, I think that puts you at a master level, right?
Well,
What does that say? Right? What do they say? It's like 400.
Yeah, it's a certain amount of hours.
40,000 hours
that I
think,
surpassed a long time ago.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I didn't go about it in the traditional manner. I was self-taught with guitar and all that sort of thing. And I often go back and, well, I used to, that is. Let me rephrase. I used to go back and kick myself for not going and spending the time on classical training, because I had friends that would surpass me greatly. What it did give me, I feel like, is a unique perspective, a unique take kind of on how I approach music, instead of having that basic music theory thing that everybody's got, which I do now have, of course.
Sure.
But spend a lot of time, years of time, man, just doing that and kind of honing my craft and figuring out what it is that I wanted to do. Stumbled through multiple projects in multiple genres and I had a hard time finding a home, really.
Have you been playing in the same genre? Sorry, I got a phone call.
Happens. Busy guy.
The downside of using your phone for everything. Wait, well, I think we'll cut this soon because I'd like to just hang out too. But.
Sure, man. Yeah, but we are just kind of hanging out. So,
It's perfect.
Essentially, that's what we're doing here. I think that was kind of the point of that whole last bit we were talking about, is just reaching out, and saying, hey, you know what I mean? Like, seeing what your constituents are up to, seeing what people that you meet and what they've got going on. We've met on kind of very loose ideas of this thing that you've got going on.
And we will definitely be working together, dude. I'm already pumped. You know what?
Yeah, very much so.
You know, you meet a lot of, and you see the same thing. You meet a lot of independent artists, and some of them are more dedicated than others to making the dream, right? Air quotes.
Sure.
Happen. And it's not always about money. It's like you said, right? You're not necessarily trying to make millions off your music. You just want to be able to support yourself just doing that, and to be able to travel and show your art to people. And hey, you know what? The money comes too. Then hell yeah.
If you've got a genuine thing and you're leading from the right place, the money's going to come. I don't think like that's really a worry. A lot of people start off with that. They think, how can I get money? And I think that's the wrong way to go about it. Of course, we all need it. Of course, you want your project to make it.
It's a resource you need for certain things. Absolutely.
Yeah, naturally. And it's, you got to spend something to make some and all of that stuff. But if you lead from the right place, and it's one of those, if you build it, they will come things. Well, if you build it right.
Yeah, I agree. People can smell it. Like if all you care about is how much money you made on a marginal, marginally at every single event or every single, radio show or whatever.
Yeah, right. We need to make so much from this show, and that's the reason we're here. Yeah.
It's not going to work because people don't want to build lasting relationships with those people, right? I mean, you guys just played.
You come up as a hustler.
I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I mean, you said that you guys decided to play a couple shows during South by that weren't paid or were paid a little less than normal.
We ended up playing 7 showcases. We came out here with the intentions of playing 2 with our good friends at Teller's downtown. And it turned into 7. And, they weren't paid opportunities, but they were opportunities. Opportunities to.
And we're here. And now we're here talking about this 4th of July festival.
Yes, we are.
Which, I'm going to cut this off, but we're going to talk about booking for that. I'm really excited, dude. You guys should keep listening. For the 4th of July festival. It's in Colorado. Of course, it's to celebrate Independence Day, our amazing country of ours. Good to see you, man. Just stay tuned. So we'll talk about it.
Hey. Thank you very much for listening tonight. Check out Lionthrone. You can find us online at Lionthrone Music. Our website is lionthronemusic.com. We love sharing our art with everybody. We've got a lot of new songs coming up. We're recording here in Austin, April 7th and 8th at Kingdom Sound. We're recording 2 more singles, shooting a music video coming up very soon. We're super excited about all this activity, Tim.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
You guys are busy.
Yeah, we are. Yes, sir.